Junkies, and welcome back. Horror Junkies 509, Kyle the 13th, coming at you again, you guys. Hopefully you guys had an amazing Christmas. It is December 26th, so hopefully you guys are having a good one out there. Hopefully you guys had a good time with your family, friends, girlfriends, relatives, whatever it is, you guys. I'm hoping you guys had a good one. I know I did. I had a great time with my girlfriend Angelina. We had a great time with her family, had a great time with my family. It was just a really good season for me. So what am I doing today, you guys? I'm coming at you finally with the continuation of the Junkie movie reviews, the Alphabet series. And if you guys follow along, you'll know that I am on the letter R. Normally I would do a horror poll, you guys, but since it's been so long since I did my last review, I'm going to go ahead and pick one, and I did just that. So letter R, I went with The Redeemer, Son of Satan. And this is a 1978 slasher film that I've had for quite a while. I always remember liking it. It's got its flaws with it, but I mean, overall, I do enjoy this movie. Alright, so to get right into it, you guys, this was directed by Constantine, which is a badass first name, first of all, if I'm saying this correctly. But Constantine S. Gochis, I'm probably screwed that one up too, but that's alright. But he has not directed anything else but this, so, you know, for his directorial debut in retirement, I like this movie. It's definitely worth checking out. And my copy is a code red. So if you guys go looking for this, it's going to be a little more expensive, I think. I haven't looked for it. But usually code red, once they're out of print, they're pretty hard to find. I don't know if this is on any of the streaming websites, but it's definitely worth checking out if you guys are into the slasher genre. Not a single familiar face as far as horror goes. One of the girls in here apparently was on Pineapple Express, but I always try to keep my familiar faces in horror. So not worth mentioning to me. But kind of getting to the plot of this one, you guys. It's called The Redeemer, Son of Satan. So right off the bat, first thing you see is basically this kid come out of the water, the depths, which is, I guess, we're basically lead to believe that that's the son of Satan, because he goes and possesses a priest. And the only way we know that the priest gets possessed is because he gets a second thumb. And I'm not talking like a second thumb like that. I'm talking like a second thumb, just like one just hanging off his normal thumb. So that's kind of weird. So that's how you can always kind of tell that the killer is who it is, because they show the thumb off quite a bit. So that's weird in its own right. But getting onto it, you guys, you see the priest, somebody cutting up the yearbook of all the people, the most successful, or the category most likely to succeed. And yeah, so he cuts all the pictures. He invites them all down to the school for their class reunion. And they're the class of 67. But usually there's quite a few, I don't want to say quite a few, but there's a good number of slasher movies that do the class reunion bit. So this one was kind of different because usually when they do that, it's someone that went to school with them and they picked on them or whatever. But this is the devil coming and saying, hey, you need to kill all these people. Or the son of Satan coming up and saying, we need to kill these people. So in that aspect, this one's kind of a little bit different than the rest of them. But, you know, I think it's still overall a pretty fun little quirk to this movie, I will say. But like I said, he invites all the people to the class reunion. They all come, locks them in the school, and basically there on out, that's the story. They just keep getting picked off. The typical slasher story, you guys. So, like I said, I know I'm not putting too much into the plot, but overall, I really do enjoy this movie. Getting into my likes, this movie has some pretty sweet effects. It doesn't have a lot of effects, mind you, but one that comes to mind is this will lead into the next thing. The killer comes in, kills like the janitor guy that takes care of the school that's been closed for years, so he stays there and takes care of it. The killer kills him first, and then he makes a mask of his face so he can be the janitor, which is kind of cool, but definitely different. But later on, they find the body of the janitor, and he has like a little rip open, like on his neck or his cheek or something like that, and it looks really good in there. They got maggots on it and stuff like that. It's not overly disgusting. It's a real dry look, but I thought the practical effects of it looked pretty damn good. So beyond that, there's not too many great practical effects. I mean, they're just simple ones, really. Like a guy gets like a sword in the head and stuff like that. But that one with the maggots, I really did want to talk about. Kind of staying with the kills, you guys. There's kind of an amazing kill that I don't know if I could say it's by the killer, But it's one of the first ones, and it's like the jerk of the group that was kind of like the jock. You know, he was probably picked on people, so they're trying to find out why this is going on. So they're obviously looking at him like, hey, why were you picking on people, and who were you picking on? But he kind of goes off on a little, like, looking for stuff throughout the school, and he finds like it's like a mascot dummy suit or something sitting in a chair. And they don't realize that it has a blowtorch in his hand. So the guy's like trying to figure this out. He spins the chair around, and this dummy spins around with the blowtorch, nailing this guy right in the crotch, and this guy just goes up in flames. What? I mean, like, yes, this is 1978, so only thing that comes to my mind is he's got a severe case of 70s man bush, and that's why he went up in flames by getting a blowtorch to the crotch. Only thing that makes sense. Alright guys, but next thing on my like list is lots of masks. There's a lot of different masks in this movie. Like, he uses the mask he makes off the janitor's face. He has like a clown mask that he wears. He has like a Grim Reaper mask. That's kind of cool. So I mean, just got lots of different things. It kind of reminded me of what's that movie with Jamie Lee Curtis? This is gonna kill it. Is it Terror Train or something like that? Yeah, I'm blanking right now. I know I have it, but I just can't remember the title. And it's not popping up where I think it should be. Yeah, whatever. But it's that movie on the train with Jamie Lee Curtis. I have it. I just can't think of the title right now. But it's like the killer keeps getting different costumes as he goes along, killing people. So kind of, ipso facto, same idea, but not really. Alright, you guys, so getting onto my dislikes, which is funny because this first one isn't really a dislike, it's not a like, it's just a random shit in this movie. Like, they're like running around the school, they find like a window with a cage on it, and out of nowhere comes a Grim Reaper out of nowhere, just hitting the cage with his scythe, and it's just like random stuff like that. And then another thing, one girl gets outside, she runs outside of the backyard, of what I can understand is the backyard of the school. And she runs into a random hunter. Who's hunting in the backyard of a school? And so, I mean, just weird random things like that. And then one of my other dislikes is, you guys, probably the only other one, is the thumb. The double thumb thing. It is so terribly done. Like, I know I kind of praise this a little bit on its effects, but the double thumb looked absolutely awful. It was terrible. And it was just weird looking, so I didn't like it. It was just, but it was cool to, you know, you could tell, you can see the thumb and be like, oh, that's the guy right there. So that aspect of it was kind of fun. But one more thing, you guys, the body count for this slasher was actually pretty decent. Yeah, so there's about 8 kills throughout this movie entirely. I already kind of told you about some of the kills. I'm Mr. Manbush, up in flames guy. But overall, there's really nothing too great to talk about as far as kills. But the body count being pretty decent at 8. If you guys are looking for a higher body count, this might not be one for you, but I feel like 8's a good number. So, getting into the rating of this movie, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 7 out of 10. I really do recommend this movie. Highly enjoyable. It's got a really gritty look to it. It's really got kind of that VHS feel. It's really messy watching it, but I think that helps the movie in that aspect. If I were to see this on Blu-ray, I don't think it would be as good. So that's going to do it for my review on The Redeemer, Son of Satan. If you guys definitely want to check this movie out, I highly recommend it. Like I said, it's going to be harder to find or buy, being that it is code red. Sorry, my brain's slipping already. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Hopefully you guys are interested in checking this movie out. If you guys have seen this movie, let me know what you guys think in the comments of some of this weirdness in this movie. And if I got something way off, let me know. I'm not that type of guy that thinks I'm all-knowing, because I'm not. This is sometimes what I think is going on. But overall, you guys, that's going to do it for me. Horror Junkies 519, Kyle the 13th, signing out just until next time. Hoping you guys had a great holiday. I got just a fat stack of movies that Angelina got for me for Christmas, so you guys will be seeing that in my update coming up really soon, since I got quite a bit of movies faster than I expected. Thanks to Angelina. So you guys will be seeing me again. But you guys already know it. I've been sentenced to life. I'm a horror lifer. And you guys Have a killer day. Yo, what's going on, fellow junkies, fellow horror fans, subscribers, the new and the old? I hope you guys really enjoyed what you saw here. If you guys want to leave me a like and a comment, let me know that you enjoyed it. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification button so you guys can come back and see me again. Horror Junkies 519, Kyle the 13th. That's right, I'm a horror lifer.